Happy Sunday, my stampers. I hope you had a great weekend. Or for you in the Southern Hemisphere, I hope you're having a good Monday morning. And welcome. I hope a lot of you can join me tonight for Stamp and Chat Extra. Yes. Let's see. When did I see you last time? Friday night. Seems like a lot's happened since then. And then it also seems very relaxing. I think that's a sign of a great weekend. Oh, and then where I'm going to kind of round it out with some more stamping with you. One of my favorite things. Hello, Jenny. Thank you for sharing so quickly. You're so fun. I apologize for being a few minutes late. It happens. If it's not technical difficulties, it's my body saying, you're not going to make it through an hour and a half of sitting. So that's how it goes, right? Neither can really be avoided. But I'm here now. Have lots of time to play with you guys tonight. And so, as you're coming on, as always, please just say hello as our friends are doing here. Let me know what's been going on with you this weekend. What have you played with and created with this weekend? And we have a big week coming up. Tuesday, the catalog goes live. This beautiful catalog. We will be able to start opening this catalog and showing it live on Tuesday, because Tuesday's May 1st already. How did that happen? I ask you. So I'm very excited. And by the way, if you do not already have a copy of our newest annual catalog and you would like one, please let me know, friends. I will send it to you in the mail as long as you live in the United States and as long as you are not working with another crafter. Because if you're working with another demonstrator, then you get your catalogs from them. All right. Jenny says she hasn't done any crafting. Well, now's the time. Even if you're just working vicariously through me or storing ideas for later. Hello, everybody. Lori, Leslie, Sue. Hey, Sue. How was beautiful Oregon today? Now, hold it. I thought you guys lived in Washington. Maybe North Bend is Washington. Sorry. I wanted to put you in Oregon, whether you wanted it or not. It's Jeanne. That's in beautiful Oregon. And hey, I love Washington too, right? We're all kind of grouped up here in the Pacific Northwest. I am in beautiful Boise, Idaho. It's been a great weekend. I think it's been a great weekend. The temperatures are a little mild for most people, but I have a protective coating of insulation on my body. So right now it feels great to me. The doors are open or the windows are open and I got up this morning and walked the dogs. We had so much fun. And then I went and met some friends for lunch. I love seeing a little snippet of the world through the dog's eyes or their nose. Really, it's their nose, right? Um, okay, yes, Sue. Thank you. I was thinking Bend, Oregon. Then I was like, no, she's not there. She's further north. Wherever you're from, I welcome you all, and I'm so glad to have you here. And yes, it's an I don't want to say it's a weird time. This is not my normal time. My normal time to come live with you is every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Mountain, on Facebook and YouTube. Now, I've been trying to go live on Instagram at the same time. And the last time in particular, I really think that the video suffered. So I'm sorry if you've been watching me on Instagram. I think I'll just do some Instagrams every once in a while, but when do I have extra time for that, right? So I think I'm going to stick with YouTube and Facebook. So if you are on Instagram or following me somewhere else, please know that we welcome you into Facebook and or YouTube, just same as Instagram or all the other socials. And so, yeah, hey, Roz, it's nice to see you. Everybody's sharing already. Thank you so much for sharing. I totally forgot to grab the names. So I am going to go live a second time tonight, and it will be for the drawing for the shares from a week ago Thursday. I think there were only like 15 shares, but it's okay because I appreciate those shares. But as you are sharing this video, which means you copy the link in YouTube or hit the share button in Facebook, and then you share this back to your other social media sites, you help the Stamping Zoo more than you know. I do appreciate you. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I do this as a business, as well as it just fills my heart, but I do also run it as a business. So the Stamping Zoo continues because of your patronage, your purchases of product and of classes, both in person and online. Your when you compete in Chopped, that helps the zoo. And when you are just a monthly viewer and when you pass on the word to other potential crafters. So I appreciate all of it and thank you all so much for your friendship and your what do I want to say? Supporting the Stamping Zoo, however you do that. So yes, thank you so much. Hi Ethel. Thanks for sharing. Speaking of sharing. So yeah, lots of good stuff. I will be up at midnight on May 1st, placing orders for lots of lovely customers for a couple of events. And so that means deadlines are coming due if they have not already passed. We will talk about those in a few minutes. But tonight we are going to work with another new product coming, the Flowers of Beauty stamp set and coordinating dies. Lots of potential here. We'll probably just scratch the surface, but we are going to work with these products through sketch challenges. Okay. So if you do have a new end catalog, I think it's page 23. I don't know why I keep picking it up and putting it down. So I'm afraid I'm going to show it to you. That's why. But let's see here. Page 22. If you go to page 22 in your hymn books, i.e. your annual catalog, you will see on the bottom of the page, there are several card sketches. Now, I've actually made one for you, brought one to life, okay? The sketches in this book don't have measurements, and that is great because it doesn't inhibit you too closely. A sketch is supposed to be like a jumping off point for your creativity, okay? And also, this is an international catalog. And so some of us use imperial and some of us use metric and different card base sizes. So it would really be impossible to just put out one grouping of sketches for all of us. But I love that they are not honed in on measurements. Now, if you want to go on Pinterest in particular, you can just type in card sketches with measurements, and you can get that. You can do card sketches with measurements imperial and just get that. And it really helped you, I think. But now we have some sketches that were chosen especially for us. So please take a look at page 22 on the bottom. Jean, thank you so much for asking. I actually reached it late last night. So thank you everyone who I put out a call to action, didn't I? Yesterday or a couple days ago. I guess it's Friday. Started looking and thinking, you know what? I'm a couple $100 for my sales goal for this month. And we had a demonstrator wide goal to better our best. April 23rd or April 23. We needed to have more purchases than April 23 for April 24. And guess what? I had a great April 23, which is fantastic, but it meant I needed to work even harder in April 24. So I had done all the things and we were moving along, but it was still a couple $100 lacking. And so I took to a call to action for you and over on my email and got some immediate responses. And I thank you so much for that. So I made the goal. And thank you. Yes, I made a goal. And one of the things that, well, what the goal was for, and I'll tell you, and later I'll show you, but the company is offering us an exclusive pack of paper, okay, that we can only get if we reached the goal. And they're not making the paper for sale. It's my understanding that they're not making the paper up for sale. It was only for our goal. And it comes with a class too. So very excited to bring all of that back to you and share the papers with you and share the class with you. And so I just can't wait. So when you share, I share, right? That's one of the mottos at the Stamp Zoo. So I appreciate that so much. Hello, Trish. Mm. Lori, you made your goal too? Good job. Good job. Trish, you can still make your goal because you have 2 more days. Yes, over 2 more days. You can do it. Everybody that is a demonstrator right now, you can still make your goal. So take another look what you need to get your sales over what you did last year in April 2023. And it to be a minimum of $300, or if you weren't a demonstrator, then it has to be $300. Okay. And then you will earn that goal too. Okay. Thank you for asking. So let's play with some fun stuff that you guys can add to your orders beginning May 1st. And I am going to point you down and so you can see the whole schematic of stuff we're going to play with here. And wowzers, let me make myself a small. That works better. Okay. So again, a beautiful stamp set. This is part of a super suite that has 2 stamp sets and 2 sets of dies and paper and specialty paper and embellishments. We got it all. Oh, Roz made hers too. Whoop. Good job, Roz. If you made your Stamp Up sales goal for April, better your best. Post it and we'll celebrate you. Yes. Hello, Deborah. Deborah has been crafting all weekend. I don't have to ask her because I already know. So she's all full of creative mojo. Hello, Alicia. So yes, we are going to play with this. Okay, we're going to play with a couple of the new incomes. Now, this grouping of colors is also from some more help that we get from Stampin' Up. They give us a document called a color coach. And so it gives you 3 different combinations of 3 colors, every color in our color lineup. Okay. Last year I offered this as a full bundle that you could fix. You could, what do I want to say, assemble yourself. And most of them are still very applicable, but now we have 5 new in colors that they've kind of coordinated into the color coach. So I think I'm going to double check and make sure that I'm allowed to share this. And if I am, then you will find it after May 1st on my at thestampingzoo.com. Okay, and I'll let you know. But you can also, like, I've just printed out the most current ones and not laminated them, and they're still great. But last year when they were part of a kit you could purchase, they were laminated. So the base cards will stick around for a long time. So yeah, okay, so Summer Splash, Pretty Pink Melon Mambo. I grabbed that and some basic white, and I think it's pretty. Now I will say, I have these 2 colors in my hand. I did not like that. I think it looks, I don't know. Is it early 80s? I don't know. But they were so smart because they added this bright melon mambo. And then I go, okay. And then when I added some white, I said, yeah, now we're getting down to business. That's good stuff. So play around with the color coach combinations because you may stumble on something that you don't think looks good at first, but give it a minute. And you're not going to like all of them, but guess what? You're going to like a lot of them. And a lot of them are also going to be things that you wouldn't have necessarily put together. Hello, Kathy Sarah. Nice to see you. Yeah. Okay, so this is the sketch. I brought the sketch to life. Okay, this is the sketch. I don't know why I made it a full card, but I am going to, from time to time, based on your comments and suggestions, I am going to bring sketches to life like this. And then we are going to use those as our inspiration on the videos. What do you think about that? After you watch this tonight, I would love for you to give me your thoughts about, was it helpful? Was it fun? Was it kind of fresh and new? Or did you not care for it? You know, You don't need to be overly harsh. I feel like I have to tell people that now. Is you guys, but you know, anybody who doesn't know us, know the zoo. So no need to be harsh, but if you don't, I don't know because I want to bring you things that you enjoy. Okay. So this is going to be what we start with for our first card, and we'll see how far we go. Right. And these beautiful colors, which I really like now. Thank you for sharing, Ben. So I am going to, right off the bat, I think we're going to use a pretty and pink card base because that's what I was working with originally. Now that's just a pebbled path and gray granite. Alicia says she always loves sketches. Yay! Has to be a heart there or something. And see now it's the text can't translate that, but I bet you did. Because I know Alicia and she speaks emoji very well. So beautiful card base right off the bat, right? And I think now again, I just made this 3.5 by 4 3/4, the back panel, but probably it's more like square in the photo, in the catalog. But again, it's your jumping off point. Okay, you decide. That's where we're going to feature some lovely designer series paper. Now, I have already worked. See here. What is that stuff? I've already worked these gorgeous designer series papers a times with you. And they are kind of delicious. We made this one, this triple panel card. This is not the paper, but this is still pretty. I pulled it because I guess it's a lot of in colors. And then this one also. So we made these two one night, I think. And I love them. They're gorgeous. The papers are just, you kind of, they're, let's see, what do I want to say? They are craveable. You have a little taste and you still just want more. What can you say? Okay, so let's, since we are choosing Summer Splash in our color combo, let's choose something that has pretty and pink and Summer Splash in it. Excuse me. Well, right away, this is gorgeous. Ooh, that's pretty. Only has Summer Splash in it, but that would work too. So we will, you know, the jury's out. Let's take a look here. Ooh, and that's the same pattern, only just in pink. This one is nice, but not for this card. Not for this card. Let's see here. I have pieces and parts. They're a little easier. Oh, there's so many cool ideas. Ooh, look, this one's almost cut for us. I think we're going to be using this. Yes. Roz says she's been using this paper over the weekend. And then there's something that says, it's she autofill and cheerful. I don't think that's what you meant, Roz. But that's okay. I still think it's kind of clever. Beautiful and cheery. I know. The things I type and then they get auto-corrected. Sometimes they're flat out inappropriate, which makes them that much funnier. I'll be honest. Okay. Oh, so pretty. It looks like I had that as a card front in mind a while ago. But I'm going to cut it down to 3.5 by 4 3/4. Actually, what I'm going to do, I am going to cut this by 3.5 and 4 3/4. And then I am going to cut, let's see, cut maybe a white set of circles. 4 3/4. I can't cut and speak at the same time. It doesn't work out well. So that's 3.5 by 4 3/4. Then I'm going to make this 3 1/4 by 4.5. Okay. 3 1/4 by 4.5. So who's going to get up at midnight with me and order on May 1st? Who's going to do it? Come on, let's do it. It's fun. And then who's going to order again in the morning because when you were up at midnight, you weren't quite with it. Who's ever done that? Me. Who's probably going to do it again? Me. I'm trying to finalize my list, but I'm ordering for for a club, a class, and a team meeting, and then another event. So my stamp camp. So friends, that's a lot of things to order. And so we have no idea what's going to happen, right? Okay, let's create one each. Let's do the circles one each. Okay. And where did those run off to? I am using the Stylish Shapes, the second largest one. You can, of course, use one of our circle punches, and you can use a different shape. It doesn't have to be a circle at all. Again, this is just your jumping off point. Don't get locked into it. Oop. Oh yeah, that is vibrant and beautiful. And then one that we are going to stamp on, because we've got to have some stamping. Cassie, what are you doing? Cassie! Oh goodness, another dog is barking outside, and so he has to come in and sit by his mom. It's okay. Oh, my brave boy. It's a brave boy. Come here. You're okay. Okay, you're all right. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, getting more and more shaky as we go along. That's all right. Okay, now what happened there? You could totally, as you are playing with these different pieces and parts, you could put them, wonky or all settle up. Oh, Deborah has 2 people that are going to be signing up on her team May 1st. I can't wait to see who's going to join my team. It's going to be so much fun. Yay. I mean, I'm just excited. Is it going to be one of you? Might be one of you. Yeah. Well, I can't wait. And we will talk about that briefly in just a minute, because I want you to be thinking about it and making your list. Is this the one that's run out? No. Okay. Because you are going to want to order on May 1st too, when you get great starter kit deal. $125 of your choice, plus an additional $82 of product that are all in color products. And you are going to only pay $99 plus tax. Yes, you heard me right. Okay, so I'm going to put this up on dimensionals for interest. We could wrap ribbon around it. This could be a die cut instead of just a square cut. Get up, you're still up. Jean says she's still up. What are you talking about? Oh my God, I love it, Jean. She did not turn her lights out before 2 o'clock. Party at Jean's house, everybody. Jean, I love your spunk so much. I'm going to put this over to the side. I just feel like that's one way to create something unexpected. Just a little unexpected layout, right? And then we could do these 2. Oh, what do I have them? Let's see. Let's try how I had them first. Yes, I like that. And then this one, I have written the item number on. It's just 2 little dies. They come in the cutest package. Boop. Isn't it so cute? It's called Happy Little Things Dies. Yay. And they're just 2 little dies. Let me show you. Actually, they don't get their own magnet sheet because I'm afraid I will lose them. So it's just this die and this die. And they coordinate with lots of different sentiments, but in particular, if you look at the stamp set, I think it's called Sell Everything. There are a lot of little sentiments that go with those. And the dies are only, sorry, I keep moving around my chair. The dies are only $12. So add them to any order, that you're going to place if you don't have them already. They were out for a while. So 163-709. Thank you for that, Sue. Sue, come be on my team. Are you already on a team? Are you already a demonstrator? If you're not, come be on my team. Because guess what? I welcome everybody to my team. And I welcome people who don't want to be on a team to my team. And that means they just order for themselves and I never peep out of them and they just enjoy their discount. Or you can come and talk to me weekly and come to everything I do for my team. And anything in between, okay? You can start a business and be the top seller of Stampin' Up! Ever. I don't care. I'll support you. I'll be your number one cheerleader. Okay. So you just decide. All right. Now these stamps are, some of them are large. I want to play with these kind of vertical stamps. And of course, we have this one that we played with the last card. Some of this two-step stamping, and then this one and this one. And this one fits inside this one. Great. This one fits inside this one. These don't line up. So like these little flowers, it looks kind of like it'd be a hollyhock. They don't line up, but they can still coordinate. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You already are getting your great, you probably have a fantastic demonstrator leader and you're getting your discount. And so that's all. I'm so glad you're doing that. Yeah. And guess what? I'm an orphan. I don't have a technical leader. My leader went inactive a couple of years ago. And before that, she really just did some in-person classes. I was fine with that when I signed up because guess what? I thought I was going to be the kind of person I explained to you earlier when I just sit at my area, sit here, don't know a soul, craft alone. And then, no, I got bitten by the bug and I couldn't stop. So you never know, like now would I choose a different demonstrator as my leader? Well, probably because I don't have a leader at all, technically. But I sought out my own business mentor and I work on the business side of Stampin' Up! Every week without fail. And I learn and grow and hopefully teach some of that to all of you and my team. So yeah, so we're going to play with those longer stemmed things. And in particular, I'm really kind of enamored with these two. They're so pretty. So let me just show you what this does. Let me stamp on some kind of background. Aw, thank you. That's very nice of you. I'm going to put it up. So Trish, my little friend who lives, like one town over, she has been on my team for 3 years now, Trish, maybe 4. I don't know. Trish just is lovely. She's a little ray of sunshine and she's so funny. And so I love seeing Trish. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. And I'm very proud that I have people on my team that would recommend me because I think that's a good sign. So I appreciate it. Okay, so I found it easier to do the darker color first. And I want the little shapes to be the darker color. So I took Pretty in Pink, full strength, and stamped that. Of course, you will have a much easier time lining this up because you can put your head right over it. I have trouble right because I want to invite here, and then you are right where my noggin should be when I'm stamping, when I'm doing two-step stamping. But that's okay. We're going to start this off over here. Maybe we'll use it for something else. And then we're going to take the second generation. You can see these little at the top, and I have little 3 right there. Then we come in. Yeah, you can see it. And we hover and hover over all of the little flowers, and then we press down. And then you have a really pretty image of these little flowers. Aren't they cute? And then if you even want to take it further, we have a die cut that cuts all of it out. And it's not It doesn't end up being in one piece. It ends up being in lots of different pieces. But how much fun, take this and put it onto mini dimensionals. So see when you get little groupings and then, but you die cut it all with one piece. Okay, so that's going to be fun. I don't think we're going to do that tonight, but we are going to stamp on this. And why don't we just do what we just did? Why don't we do what we did and then talk about it? Let me take that little. Oh, you're fine, Cassie. Jumpy, jumpy, I tell you. He's a jumpy jam bug. And I'm just gonna, I don't even know what I'm doing on this. I don't think the front of this is gonna have sentiments though, because I'm just trying, I just grabbed that one stamp set and I just want to kind of, sometimes I don't want sentiments on the card right away because I don't know what I want to use them for. I like to have some plain ones in the stash. Ooh, that's cute. It's very bright and happy on that basic white, isn't it? Okay, now let's take something else. And we are going to want some Summer Splash mixed in here somehow. Maybe I want what kind of eye. This is the one that's kind of an outline. Can you see that? And then this is one that colors it inside. So the images, like these areas are fuller as they ink up. Let's see here. I have a, this is, do you guys do this? I have a test piece that I play with just to see shapes and sizes and stuff. Hello, Amy. Hello, Marilyn. Nice to see you, ladies. And I'm just going to take this and we're going to do second generation again. I'm using my piece of white for stamping off. I should be stamping off on good paper, but hey, that's life. Love. So it doesn't line up. I wasn't trying to line it up. It's just kind of in the background there. I like that. Hello, Cynthia. How are you doing? Very nice to see you jumping in. And I like it so much, I'm going to do it again, right? Kind of crossing over from the same point. There. That's neat. Oh, I love to just grab the stamp sometimes and start stamping, you know? But this is the center of that flower. It also could be a fun little central type piece. And then if you can't get enough of it, there's three of these little flowers just separate with their own die cut as well. So let's see here. Do I want any of those? No, let's just leave that for right now. But what I want to do is I want to bring in Milombo because we have that other circle. And you know I can't leave well enough alone. I like stamp. So we're going to stamp. So we're going to bring this in. I am going to clean it because it was a completely different color. I think Mel and Mambo might blow away some splash, but just in case, I'm going to clean it and get that summer splash off of there. Okay. And then let's do this full strength because it's not competing with anything else. It's just itself. And I'm gonna bring that in. Very pretty. Okay. And then we have that other, let's see. How do I want this? Kind of like that, I think. Then we have this little banner piece. We can use it or not. It can be a strip for a sentiment, or it could be something textural, like a ribbon. And I think that's what we're going to use. Pretty and pink ribbon. Now, this is the same ribbon that's in, we have this format of ribbon, this type of ribbon. in all of the new in colors and basic beige. It's called Bordered Ribbon. Add it to your starter kit when you join the zoo on May 1st, right? And it is, well, the pretty in pink is 163784. And so let me just size this up before I've put those circles down, before I've adhered them to the card. I want to make a bow and make sure that's kind of what I want to add. And then kind of decide what size I want. This ribbon is a great combination of sturdy and soft. I like that because it's not just going to flop over, okay? And but you can tie a bow. It's gorgeous. Look at that cute little bow. I like it. Hey, I like you. And this is, I think this is the first time I've used the premium pink. I think it is. Pretty good, gal. I like what you got going on here, Lisa. Well, thank you. Jen 10656. That is Ginny Mason. Hello. Nice to see you, friend. Okay, now this, I think, could go kind of staggered like that. This one's going to go down flat. And guess what? The other's going to be popped up. No, the other one, well, let's see. I think we can pop it up. Is it too much? Is it ever too much? You're welcome for the catalog. Are you having so much fun with it? Are you getting inspiration and getting your list ready already, Jenny? I'm glad it arrived. And yeah, everybody's just enjoying. I think I'm enjoying the catalog, that's for sure. This is a very fresh, this like doesn't really have any focus. It's very different for me because normally I'm very much put a focus, put a sentiment, you know. Oh, that even looks kind of cool. I can kind of like that. That's not where I would normally put that. This is what sketches do for you. It makes you like move things around. I feel like, yeah, that's where it's going. Glue dots on deck. If I had everything on deck like I would like it, do you know how large my deck would have to be? And also my arms. I could just extend those out. You know, if they were like on a slinky type situation, it would really help both walking the dogs and it would really help me being able to grab different supplies. It really would. Just work that out. Hello, Brene. How are you doing, friend? Brene, I didn't call you this morning, but I'm going to call you after this if that's all right. When you texted me last night, but it was so late, I didn't want to call you. I was afraid I would be like incoherent. So I did not forget about you, but I did kind of forget about you because I was going to call you during when I was creating here. And then I got in the zone this afternoon. I was making customer thank you cards. So I was in the zone. Now, I want those other dots. Here we go. I think I want these. These are beautiful. And these are the ones that are going to be in the in color club. But these are the resin dots. They're not going to be orderable until mid-May, I think. That's the word on the street right now. Because guess what? They were so popular. Okay, this is Summer Splash. You kind of, for me, I have to see Summer Splash and Shy Shamrock together. And then I know which one's which. Guys, I have to do a double take for right now. I'm learning. And this is not going to have a sentiment on it because it'll probably have a sentiment on the inside. And that's cool. One other thing I could have done is I could have stamped around the perimeter. If I would have thought of it, I probably would have. But guess what? I like it better plain like this. It's more focused. And then, let's see. Let's kind of dark. See, now I've been stamping all over my white cardstock instead of stamping on my grid paper. 3 3/4. We're gonna do a 3 3/4 5. And then, of course, we're going to stamp a little something on the inside, though. You know it. You know it. Oh my gosh, I almost put my stamp in that. Don't mess stuff up this far into the game. Why are you sorry, Roz? It's a good time. Yeah, it's a good time to use any stuff you have in your stash. You can use any items with the demo ideas. Yeah, of course. Don't be sorry. Or maybe you were responding to someone, I don't know. But yes, this is a great card for use whatever you have, right? That looks pretty good. That's not necessarily something I would do, but the inspiration just hit me. What do I use to store them? Oh, you mean these? You mean these? These are some lovely little things. I've posted a couple times, but they're on Amazon, and they're Avery. You know that brand, Avery. And if you look up Passport, Avery Passport, just put that in. These will come up, and they are 4.5 by 6.25. And they work so well for just about all of our embellishments. Sometimes I have to like trim down the packets or take them out of the packets and just put them in there in the clear, but I really love them. So I wish I sold them. I do not. Little company, another little small business named Amazon sells them. So I'm happy to direct you that way. Okay, and then finally, oh, what? You know what? We're going to just stamp over that. I'm going to do this before I put this in here, but I've already got adhesive on it, so I'm going to put it on right down there on the silicone craft sheet, and then this is going to look like I meant to do this, right? Because I did. Just you and I know that. Only you and I know the secret. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, you're so clever, Lisa. I don't know. Looks a little bit weird, but not to somebody who's just going to get this card out of the blue. They're going to just be happy that I write a note inside, aren't they? Yeah. They wouldn't have even cared if the ink was smudged, but here's our card. Super fun. Okay. Late to the party. That's okay. You can stay and clean up, Sherry. You can stay and clean up. Super fun. And oh, thank you, Cynthia. This is so perfect. Well, thank you. Now, let's see here. I think I want to take, okay, so again, take a snapshot of this or just look on page 22, okay? But if you like this, then you can turn it into something like this or something completely different, right? Such a fun card. I know. And guess what? I would not have come up with this on my own because this is not, you've seen the things I make. This is not my style, but I love it. Kathy, hi. And you know what? Kathy, I've been wondering what's been going on with you. And I'm sorry you're having eye problems. We need our peepers. Yes, kind of like Brene. I've been meaning to call you, but then when I think to call you, it's like 9:30 at night. And I'm not going to call any of you at 9:30 at night because that's like shutdown time in my world. I know I should call Jean. For goodness sake, Jean's just getting going. Jean's probably just getting home from the clubs at 9:30 or going out to the clubs. And anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I guess that's ingrained in me from my parents. Like, you don't call people after 7. Well, hello, Linda from Vancouver, Washington. Glad to have you here. And Vancouver is beautiful. Are you friends with Sue by chance? Yeah, I think you are. I think you're friends with Sue and Sarah. If you're not, you can be just by saying hi to them right here. So, and if you're watching me on replay, thank you so much. I just appreciate it. I know lots of you watch me on replay, even though there's lots of us here right now. Getting out my primer to look because, of course, I tell the views afterwards after I go to bed. A lot of you, I put it here for you, late night people, so you can just, have fun. Okay. Oh, now this one kind of looks cute. This looks fun too, and it leaves a lot of white space. But I can fill that up with stamping. Okay. Okay, let me look again. I can show it to you. I hate that. Yes. Okay. Got it. Over and out. All right. White space doesn't have to be white. Did you know that? White space is just a place for the eye to rest. Now it can rest on medium cake, it can rest on melon mambo, it can rest on summer splash. It can also rest on white, but again, term white space is kind of a generic term for something else. We're going to bring in our summer splash because it's beautiful. And then I'm going to focus more on these little roundy type things. In fact, I really like the leaf image. So let's grab the leaf paper. What's not to love about that? And I think I have, oh, what's the same paper we just used, only the back side of it. Good enough. Now, I don't want to cut into that 6 by 12 piece because I know I've got some smaller pieces over here. By the way, if you're going to be in my In Color Club, all these papers are the papers you're going to get for free. And guess what? I'm not going to slice and dice them like this. It's going to be a full pack of this paper, 6 by 12, in the 5th month of the In Color Club. So please keep that in mind. We're going to use this one. We're going to use this pretty because this has petunia pop in it. And we've been using petunia pop so much, but I just love it. And I think, let's see, this is 4 1/4. Let's start with 3 1/4 square because I might go down to 3, but no, I probably won't. Let's 3 1/4 square and see how we like it. Oh, yeah. I think I want to go down. I want to go down to 3 square. And then I am going to bring in a little slice of petunia pop for a mat. How about that? Hello, Mary Ellen. Very nice. There we go. Okay, so that's 3 inches square. And then I'm going to bring in, no, white. I didn't say white. I said petunia pop. Or petunia soda. No, it's just petunia pop. It's like petunia pop, not like petunia the drink, right? Not like petunia pop. But I need another slice. I need another slice of it. Okay. It's a good thing I can order more of this on Tuesday because I need it. And now my 2 packs. That's good. I love running out of supplies because it means I'm making cards for you and because it means I can order more. Oh my, what a terrible thing. Okay, adorable. I'm liking Summer Splash. Girl, you go. You got some personality. I thought Summer Splash was subdued, but Summer Splash with petunia pop. See what we're doing here, Jean? We're playing with all the in colors, kind of like we do in Color Club. Uh-huh. Sue says she doesn't know you yet, Linda. See, I'm here to facilitate friendships. That's really what I do. My own and yours apart from me. Okay, that gets us started. Let's do an insert, and I do just like this beautiful crisp white. with, I know it's original. You know me, I normally like to choose something besides white for the insert. But sometimes you just got to go with it. It's beautiful. Oh, nice crisp white. Gorge. We are also going to stamp on crisp white like we've been doing. And look here. So I didn't do nearly enough yard work today, today. And guess what? I'm all right with that. I slept, baby. I slept this weekend. I slept good. It was nice. Because, the last time you saw me was Friday night, and I had slept horribly all week because of work. Thinking much work. It's just how my brain functions. And but I finished a big project on Friday, and then what? I could sleep. Magic. The name of this DSP, I think, is Unbounded Beauty. But let tell you for sure. It is, yes, Unbounded Beauty. Okay. Its number for your list 13372. And I think that's the name of the suite as well. It'd be so much easier when I can put visuals together for this or with you. But you can look in your catalog and track down Unbounded Beauty. Okay. Amy, your craft room has turned into a storage room. You can barely walk into it. You need to go through everything, but it's overwhelming. That sounds overwhelming. But if you don't have enough room to craft, that concerns. I don't want to hear that. So you better get on that. Maybe take a little space every day or set yourself a time. I'm going to work in here in 15-minute increments until I have a space to craft. And then just go forward with it, right? Okay, so we also have this beautiful ribbon. Cynthia says, I have a lot watching, but only a couple of likes. Oh, God, so sad. She's talking about YouTube. So if you're watching YouTube, can you please give me a like? See, that's Shy Shamrock. That also gave it away. But I was using this on the customer cards earlier today. So customer thank yous are going to be made with the in colors because they're so gorge. So yes, please like and subscribe. That's how you know when I'm going live. And as you guys subscribe and follow all these channels, it tells the algorithms that, hey, here's somebody here that people are watching. Maybe we should direct more traffic over there. They like that. So, okay, we are going to use this, and then I'm going to leave you at a bit of a cliffhanger while I show you something else for just a moment. First of all, please welcome the lovely llama, designed by my friend Marlene Musler. Yes, that's not a clip art llama. That's my llama. Okay, so when you see this sign, you know you're with friends. You're at the Stamping Zoo. And you can find this at the top of my Facebook page, at the top of all my socials, and my website, thestampingzoo.com. You can go over to thestampingzoo.com at any time, and you can find out what events I'm doing. Right now, I'm breaking it up by quarter. Okay, so I have the second quarter of the year up, and you can find registration links and all of that there. You can also, once you go over to thestampingzoo.com, purple pop-up box will ask you if you would like to receive my crafty news. Of course, say yes, because that gives you access to receiving my emails, which I don't bombard you. In fact, I should send out more, but I only have time for a certain amount, right? And so that is where you get all new news first. I publish everything on my email. You receive my emails. They're not weeded out by algorithms. So if you want to get all the crafty news, that's honestly where you get the best streaming of that. Okay. And of course, thank you always for using my host code on orders under $150 so I can group things together and bring you best value. Okay, and here are those beautiful in colors that we've been working with tonight. Peach Pie, which I've worked with a lot because it's my favorite. Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Shy Shamrock, and Summer Splash. And this is what a kit will look like. Just part of it, actually. It's not all inclusive, but this is what the beautiful products look like when they come to your mailbox when you are in my In Color Club. My In Color Club is a 5-month club, runs from May to September. If you are on my team, you receive all of the online access for free, all of the video tutorials, all of the written tutorial, all of the discussion of the colors and the color coach, all of that you get for free when you're on my team. But if you've decided to be in the club, then you're going to get a color featured every month. And we are going to make 4 cards together with all of those, all of the product. And I'm going to cut extra product. And I feature a bundle that we make designs with. So just helps you really like integrate these colors into the whole color lineup and have a good time with them. And these are the details of everything you get in the In Color Club. It is $75 per month. That includes shipping. So basically, I am charging you for the cost of the supplies, the shipping, and maybe $3 extra. And then the rest of it is all free. I send you card supplies, the card kit supplies for free. You get access to me for 5 months for free, and lots of little surprises that I put into your kits every month. So it's been really fun. This is the 3rd year I'm offering this, and you have 2.5 more days to sign up for this. So registration will close May 1st at midnight because that's when I start ordering, and then we're closed up. So if you would like this, please sign up in the next couple of days, okay? Also, as I've been alluding to all night, it is going to be one of the best starter kits, again, on May 1st, that I've seen in a long time. It's fun and it's of great value, okay? As I mentioned earlier, people on my team get all of my video online access for free and the written tutorials as well. I do schedule a team meeting every month for my team members. We meet either in person or via Zoom, so you don't have to be just local to me. But if you are local to me, we do have in-person events. I have run both for several years now, so I'm comfortable with all those formats. And it really is the best deal in the catalog. And here it is right here. You're going to receive over $200 of product for just $99 plus tax with nothing more to buy. So the quick and dirty is just that. Yeah, that's it. And you jump into the link, start start your starter kit, and join the Zoo Crew, and then you get all these beautiful products sent to you. It's going to be a nice big box because you're going to receive everything you see on the screen here, plus $125 in products that you choose yourself, whatever you want. And then you just pay that. Then you will have at least a 20% discount available to you until the end of October. I say available to you because you can use it 20 times or you can use it 0 times. It doesn't matter. The company's not going to come and take your starter kit away. You get all of those products for the tremendous deal that you paid for them. Okay. Then if you want to continue on with my team and the discount, then you just, as long as you meet the quarterly minimums of the company, then you just keep coming along for the ride. But let's say you don't meet the quarterly minimums. Well, guess what? You just come back to me as a customer. We don't skip a beat. And then if you want to join my team again in a month, you can join my team. Okay? So just have a great time with it. Get that shopping list ready. You know, I'm fully ready for you to join my team. Okay? I'm waiting for you, friend. It's in a couple days. I want you to get on May 1st and get products as soon as possible and get your discount started, whether or not you use it. You're still going to have access to early ordering. You're going to have access to join us for Creativity Now. an exclusive demonstrator only event that we'll be meeting for with my team late this summer. And it's just going to be it's so much fun. It's such a great opportunity. I always consider that what's best for you works out best for me. It always does. That's my business model. What works out best for you works out best for me. But find it hard to argue against this beautiful starter kit special, especially when, as I've told you, there's no obligation for anything else. Okay. So give it a try. Get a nice new bundle of fresh product. And then if you like getting the discount, continue with it. And if things change and you don't care to do that, you're just my customer. Okay, if you are in the Boise area or thinking about being in the Boise area on May 11th, please register for my stamp camp. We make 4 cards with current beautiful product. Of course, 11th, all the products going to be from the brand new annual catalog. The class is $25 or free. I recommend the free option. No, the class is $20, I'm sorry, or free with a $25 order. Okay, and you can register for that today. You do not pay for my stamp camps until the day of class. All right, and then finally, of course, registration is open now. A 2-day paper craft retreat. That is also in Boise, Idaho, which is a beautiful time of year to be here. 2 full days of kits that you can choose from, and you decide which kits you're going to work on and what time you're going to work on them, and they are all featuring products from the new annual catalog. We also have a bingo night that you can add on, or you can just come to the bingo night. That's Friday night, and that's going to feature all sorts of ephemera. Ephemera Palooza, I believe is what I'm calling it. You can find details for all of these events in the details below this this live right now. Just click on the more and go down, and you can hit all of those registration links to read more about it. And it doesn't automatically sign you up or anything. I don't know if looking at them. So, but if you want more information, or if you just need to confirm things, just go into those events, take a look at them, and then if they sound good for you, sign up. Here's another one, the Jubilee May Crafty Kit. You can sign up for this until the 5th May. It is featuring the Thoughtful Wishes bundle. It's a fun bundle. We worked with it on Friday, right? So all of your product, you'll get about $25 in product in this online class. And it is sent to you for $45. That includes shipping. And we make 6 projects. Sometimes it's all cards, but most of the time it's a mix. Excuse me. And I always send you a little surprise, a little extra thing. And of course, my team members get these videos and access to this group for free. That's what you were all saying it with me, weren't you? And the class is, again, just a beautiful time that I have with you as a crafter. And I give you video and written tutorials for that as well. And then if you don't want the product from me, but you just want the video access, and you're not going to sign up for my team, maybe you're a demonstrator already, maybe you live outside the US, well, you can get access to this class, all the video tutorials and the PDF, simply by registering, and the cost for that is $15. So I like to offer lots of different price points and lots of different ways to connect with the zoo. And so I hope that you all find something in those offerings for you. Okay, so let's get back to our card. Now I'm going to bring in, before I put any ribbon down, right? And I'm going to bring in that beautiful little leaf stamp. And there's the insert for the leaf stamp. Now, Alicia, you were asking me about a die cut. And let me show you. Let's see if I can easily find it. Is that ever the case in here? I don't know. Might be out and about. But it's all sentiments. Let's see. Here we go. So there is, in this bundle, no, in this suite, where I told you it was a super suite, there's this stamp set that's just images. Then there's another stamp set. It's called Unbounded Love, and it's just um, sentiments. But look at the dies that come with it. I mean, get out. And then look at this one. It's got that beautiful, the same leaf pattern on it. And then it's also got some separate leaf pieces that you can build onto anything. So this is really highly coordinated suite. I love it so much. So that's just some of the cool things that Stampin' Up! Does with the suites of products, like curated products that are closely related in some ways. So there we go. All right, let me get a couple of small blocks for our leaves. All right, and let's get this one. Okay, so here's the outline, and here's the guts. I don't know. You could use this just for some sort of a design as well, but we're not going to. We are going to color the leaves and call it good. Let's see. I am going to keep this. We're not using Melon Mambo, right? You can go back there. Thank you for your service. We are not using Pretty and Pink. We are using these two colors. Gorgeous. This happens every year. When the in colors come in, I can't stop using the in colors. And, then I'm like, I can't use any other colors besides the in colors. Like, I'll coordinate them with other things, but there's an in color in lots of different designs. And so anyway, here I am again, doing what I do best. Getting my wet with the in colors. You guys see what I'm doing there? Got to come in. And then look at that. That's how easy that is. And it's so gorgeous. It's not like fully colored. They leave some white spots in the stamp. Here, you can see like, it's not just like a circle. It's like the stamp is sophisticated. I think these kind of things, I know it seems like a little thing. This is what distinguishes Stampin' Up! From other companies. Sorry, got to be said. When you look at the artwork, our artwork is superior. And I look, friends, I'm open to looking. Just can't do it. They just can't bring home like Stampin' Up! Does. Okay. So again, I just bring this in, hover, and then stamp. That's our beautiful insert. That's how easy that was. That's why two-step stamping is like no brainer. Okay, let's see how this looks in Petunia Pop. I know that leaves don't look like that, but leaves aren't Summer Splash either. But it looks great, doesn't it, on a card? Looks great on a card. Yay. Oh, Kathy, you're having surgery. Are you having cataract surgery? Ugh. Jean says the hard part of In Color Club is waiting for it to come in the mail. Oh, Jean, that just warms my frozen heart. That's so sweet. Oh, yeah. That almost looks like Rich Razzleberry to me. Just sitting there alone. It's not, but it kind of looks like it. And that warms my heart too. Hello, Debbie from Southwestern Michigan. Nice to see you. Oh, I'm wearing these glasses. You've seen me wear glasses before, but I'm going to be wearing them for a while now because I smashed the other ones. And I mean flat. Like they're one-dimensional. And they should be three-dimensional. Don't even ask. I was putting some stuff on the counter last night in the dark because that's what you should do, right? And I had just set my glasses down on the counter. I mean, just put them there. I wasn't like on taking illicit drugs or anything. I was fully competent. Hadn't even had a drink. And I set my laptop and a huge thing of books right down on my glass. Oh, I don't even know why I'm talking about it. I'm so upset. Well, not so upset, but still, I'm like, well, now that's penalty. You get to wear these dorky glasses, and you know, that's life. At least I can see. I mean, if those would have been the only glass I could see out of, we would have had an issue. So that's life. What? Okay, Cynthia, you're talking about you have the whole suite. Oh, okay. And you did not know that stamp did that. Oh, are you talking about this little insert and the well, good. That's what you're here for, friend. That's what you're here for. Okay, let me do a couple more of these. We're gonna die cut them because why not? Okay, I'm gonna bring it back into Summer Splash. First generation, Summer Splash, second generation. I'm doing that because the veining really shows up. Otherwise, you're going to kind of wipe out the detail if you do first generation full strength ink on both of the stampings. But you can if you want to. There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's. Is that the same? Yeah. Well, if it's not, it should be. There's no wrong way to stamp your card. So, oh my gosh, when I was working this afternoon on my lovely customer thank you cards, I was watching this show. This is the type of shows I watch or have on when I'm crafting because they don't like there's no subtitles. They don't really require that I watch them full on. It was a very interesting story about a doctor who had sold babies in Georgia in like the 50s. And he would sometimes ladies were going to him to get abortions. And sometimes ladies just found themselves pregnant. But sometimes ladies were gonna have babies, right? They weren't all just like wayward ladies that didn't know what to do. Some of them had babies, and then he would tell them that he didn't do this to every baby, I don't think, but he told hundreds of parents that the babies were stillborn, and then he sold them out the back door of the clinic for $1,000. And there they went. Brene, that shocks me so much that you listen to crime shows. I just fell down. I don't know what that was. But anyway, yeah, it was pretty interesting. And so, of course, there are all these people, and it was in the 50s and 60s, right? Like, a lot of them have died, but a lot of them are in their 70s. I think the youngest one was the most active they're trying to unravel this whole mystery. And the youngest was the most active, and she was working with, well, it was on Hulu, but I think she was working with like people from ABC and stuff to try and figure out what went on. Some of it's just lost with time. And I don't know, it brings up, I'm not trying to be controversial, but it brings up things that I think there was this book I read called Sold on a Tuesday, right? Is that what it's called? Remind me, any of my book clubber friends that are on here. It was about two kids got sold, basically. I think the parents sold them. They were not rich. They were very poor people. And I think it was fiction. It's not a story or something. But anyway, part of our discussion during book club was really about where the kids were off. You know, they went to live a privileged life. And so we were trying to decide, you know, were the kids better off? And I'm not going to say we came to a conclusion. I don't even know that I came to a firm conclusion because sitting right here thinking about it, I guess I don't know for sure. But, you know, my mind tells me one certain thing. I'm not going to share that with you because that's not the important part. The important part is just having a discussion about it, right? So anyway, that show was keeping my interest quite a bit. And like in the end, some people got answers and some people did not. Some people went to happy families and some did not. That's when you really start thinking, like, well, why did that happen then? If this poor guy to a family that didn't love him. So lots of things in life we just don't know about, right? It was crazy, Corinne. $1,000. Get your baby. Which it was in the 50s, so I don't know what that's in today's dollars, but it's a lot. I'm sure it's probably like 50 grand or something. But that's not really the point of contention, is it? It's the actual baby card. Okay. Remember I told you about white space? We could put this down right here and have all white space. A place for the eye to rest before it goes and looks at all this colorful stuff. And I do believe in white space. It's really hard for me. I have a weakness, and it's called not leaving any white space. So I'm going to try to give myself a little white space and a little bit of stamping. Yeah, okay. So I just want a few of these leaves to come out from the corner of the designer series paper, right? Kind of like this. Kind of like this. Not exactly where I wanted them. I should have been paying more attention. I was holding that kind of haphazardly, wasn't I? And then I want one up here for sure, right in the corner. Let's try and get that. Okay, let's see how that looks. Jeez. Okay. This is quite pretty. I like this. And let me put it on here straight. It is gorgeous DSP, Jean. Jean, it is. I'm with you. Okay, and I don't want this centered. I actually want it up just a tiny bit higher. I'm turning it this way because I'm having a hard time straightening it. And so I'm getting my card straight by grid. And then that's going to help me here. Just look at it and get it. Oh, and then of course I moved it. Now, looking at this, I should have just put one stamp up there. Dang it. The perfectionist in me wants me to do that. So I shall do it. Because I can use the other cardstock for something else. I can stamp on the other side of it. No problem. See? I told you, it's hard for me. So if you've got affliction too, sometimes just leave it alone. Leave it. See, so that was kind of a crime show, Brene. I mean, they couldn't decide if he had done criminal acts or not, right? But, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Up in the corner. I'll leave it. Sometimes I don't learn that until it's too late, but we can remedy this really easily. Oh, I thought it was going to go down slick. Yeah. That looks good. Beautiful. This is going in my scrap bag, even though it's a full sheet, because then I can fix it up. And another bow must be made. Got to do it. Oh, come on now. Play nicely. Tell me, friends, what is the first thing that you're going to put in your shopping cart on May 1st? Whether you're a demonstrator and you've already placed a pre-order, or whether you're going to do that great starter kit special I told you about. Tell me what's the first thing you're going to get. There were actually a few things, more than a few things, but there were several sweets, etc., that we could not order during pre-order because to have everything available would just be like insanely difficult. And so there are some things that we haven't been able to order either. So, what are the must-have first things in your shopping list? Oh my! Is Summer Splash my favorite now? I have a new boyfriend, and his name might be Summer Splash. Peach pie might get kicked to the curb. It's so tough. I'm so glad I don't have to choose. Oh, Leslie's doing another pre-order right now. Good job, Leslie. Get ahead of the stuff that's available. Get ahead of the shipping craze before May 1st. Just do it. It's so sweet. I'm in love. I'm in love with Summer Splash. Just cool it. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Doesn't even have a sentiment on it. Amy, she hasn't looked at the catalog, but you do want the in-color embellishments. Oh yes, you definitely need that. You definitely got to have those. Get to, you won't be sorry. Guess how I know? Because I used to only get one, and I was always sorry. Oh yeah, the keeping tabs still is so clever, isn't it? So there's a bundle that has looks like folio tabs in it. Very cute. And as well, you can choose from either having a punch that punches out the tabs or a die cut or die cuts. So I think you can choose from two. You can have two die cuts, or you can have one punch. You know what I mean? It punches out one at a time, or you can die cut two at a time. And there's price differential too. The dies are quite a bit cheaper than the punch. So you have a couple of options. I love it when, again, kind of like my classes, Stampin' Up! Offers a lot of different options for different budgets and different preferences. You might be somebody that wants every single punch we have. Well, we're going to have it in punch. You may be the one who only does die cuts. Well, then there you go. And do we want, I think I want that one. Flat. Wow. She's a beauty. Oh, this one's a beauty. And I'm going to have that come off the paper, because I'm like advanced like that. I think I'm okay. Punch for Leslie. She says she's going to do the punch. This I like punch. Yeah. Sally can step on it with her little paw, right? Whereas a die cut's kind of hard for a dog to run. Now, it's a touch of Summer Splash. Oh my gosh. Can I say I love this card? I do. And there's nothing like chatting about it, but again, just like the card I made earlier, it's that it's out of my wheelhouse, so to speak. It's not my go-to design. Sometimes I don't think I have one, but then I make a card like this out of a sketch, and then I go, oh, yeah, this is out of my, Spotlight on Nature. Jean, that's first on my list too. And stamp, it's pretty. Those dies knock it out of the park. They should have called it Spotlight on Dies. Those are so perfect. It's a grouping of circles, you guys. It's a must-have. Amy, you've got to get your room cleaned up because we need to get back into crafting with all these beautiful new things. You need the room. Now, I could do this. I could come outside into the white space like this, but it's with the color. So, found a way, didn't I? I found a way to get into that white space. Debbie absolutely loves the new in colors. Debbie, I'm with you. I mean, I feel like they were handmade for me. I do. I feel like they crawled into my noggin and then they were like, what is a mess? She's going to like these 5 colors. Okay, So one of the points of tonight was get that catalog out, and we will be talking more about the sketch challenges. And I want to know from you, as my valued viewers, do you like kicking this off with a sketch? Is it kind of fun? I just found out that it's very inspirational for me to do this because this seemingly simple sketch turned into a card that I don't think I've ever made before. And now it got my brain moving in a different way. And then I remembered the valuable point of white space and how it can really make an impact in your card by simply leaving an area alone. You don't need to put your hands on every little inch of space. I'm saying this, I'm laughing about it because of me. So I've had so much fun with you tonight, and I hope you feel the same. I'm going to see you again soon. But like I said, March 1st is no, May 1st. It's still hard for me to say that. May 1st, we're going to go hot and heavy, okay? In a good way. Hot and heavy. Beautiful in colors. You have 2 more days to sign up for my in color club. You have, there's just so many kits I have going on right now. So I'm not going to go through all the things, but you can go through all the things in the descriptions below and hit the links and find out more information and then sign up for them, please. I got to bring more Stampin' Zoo love to more Stampin' Zoo customers. So I'm ready to do it if you are. Okay, everybody, have a great night. Thank you so much for being my friends. And I'll see you here soon for more cards.